Hey everybody, Thomas Vanderkin back again, Global Account Manager for Lenovo. Really interesting product today. We've got the new ThinkPad A485 with the AMD Ryzen chipset in it. So Ryzen 5 in this one. So we've been very successful with the 475, the previous generation of this ThinkPad product. Now we're looking at the A485, which is a new generation. So let's take a look at this, and we're going to talk more about it as we open it up. But I think just started shipping, so it's just the August 2018 now. This thing started shipping the end of July, so it just arrived. One of the first ones coming out of the factory. So I'm really excited to have one here. So let's, without further ado, let's pop it open and see what it looks like. So I haven't seen it yet either. So we'll open this up. I think many of you are familiar with the naming structure. So since this is an AMD product, it's going to end in a 5, hence the 485 number. 4 meaning 14-inch, 8th generation, and 5 AMD. So 485. So let's just take a look in here. Looks like typical Lenovo packaging that we've talked many times in the past. The stabilizer unit. All of our new products ship with the USB-C charging, so that should be in here also. Let's take a look, see how that comes. Of course, we ship with the battery separate. We've covered this before. Line cord for the US with the US plug, and a standard AC adapter, and then the battery, of course, because it's shipping through the mail, ships uninstalled. There's 2 batteries in here. It comes with 6 cells in total, 3 cells here, 3 cells sealed. So let's open it up. Thin and light, similar in design to the previous generation, the A475. So this is the A485. Every once in a while we do a clean sheet design, redesign. This is not a clean sheet redesign, so this is the previous design, but with the brand new Ryzen chipset. So that's where all the excitement's going to be, is around the performance and battery life. So we'll get to that. Again, looks great. No ThinkPad fans out there are familiar with the square rectangle shaped power that we've been used to. Not even an option anymore on this one. It's all USB-C charging. So like this. Of course, right there. It's got a couple more USB-C ports on the side. I really like that we've standardized across the line pretty much on USB-C for video and full-size HDMI for video. The industry's kind of been wavering around there on what the standard should be, so it seems like we've really landed on USB-C and HDMI. Also, we've got a standard USB port here, super speed USB port with charging when the power's off, full-size Ethernet, which is great. SD card and Kensington lock. Then on this side, it does support our new side docking, so you'll see that's why it has this kind of interesting plug design here with USB-C and then another USB-C and the plug. So when you set it in the dock, set it down like this and plug it in. So those of you who've watched my previous docking videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's open up this battery. This should snap in quite easily into here like this. And then, as we all know, first time powering on has to be plugged in so we can get the activate the battery. So we were just talking about the performance of the chip, which is the Ryzen 5, which is really exciting. But also, the one thing that's really important about this is that it has that Vega graphics. So for web-based applications, that becomes more and more important. Of course, if you're doing a graphics-intensive activity that's going to be very helpful, but even day-to-day use, it's going to be a big difference. So USB-C charging, I mentioned, side mechanical docking, global WWAN, so if you want to use your chip from your from your cell provider, that'll work in here. The Think shutter, which everybody really loves, so this is the option to physically shut the camera. There's another big addition between here and the 475. So let's plug this in. Powered on. We'll let this power on while I talk a little bit more. Just kind of quickly wrap up here. So what else do we have? So the Think shutter. Windows Hello is an option now. So of course you need the infrared type camera in order to make Windows Hello work. The improved fingerprint reader. So it's not no longer a swipe. It's more like your on your cell phone. So it's just a touch fingerprint reader. And then graphics, as I mentioned before, for the chipset, it can either have the Ryzen 3, 5, or 7. The DDR4 memory is a little bit faster in this one. And just looking at the specs side by side, I think that's about it that we want to highlight. And we'll just... I think wrap up with that. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this, and I look forward to getting any feedback in the comments section on the new ThinkPad A485 with this one has the Ryzen 5 processor. So thanks everybody, appreciate you watching again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.